Coaches, talk about the overall performance tonight, especially defensively, holding, a talented New Paltz team to just 42 points tonight and 22% shooting.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They're super talented. Number 4, probably the best player overall in this pod, and our kids did a great job making it tough for her. She probably feels she could have hit a couple more of those, but yeah, I think our kids did a great job just keeping intensity, keeping a tougher rhythm for them, and but hats off to them. They're very talented, great team, senior laden. They kept battling the whole time, and they had a great year, and we're just fortunate to be able to move on.
Yeah, the first quarter was low scoring for obviously both teams. You guys turned the ball over early. Emily, how did you feel like you adjusted to some of that pressure after, I feel like New Paltz got a couple steals in that first quarter, and then you guys started opening up. Did you make any adjustments in the second, moving on?
I think we just took a deep breath and we were like, okay, like we got this. Like we just became more confident in each other and just like slow it down a little bit, and we like could make the pass by like faking it and stuff like that.
And then Caely, obviously, I thought you facilitated the offense tonight. You started getting hot. When did you feel like the offense started to get rolling in that second quarter to kind of break the game open?
Yeah, it was in the second quarter. I think our depth kind of started wearing them down, and credit to my teammates. We made an adjustment. We started playing off of 2 and filling windows and getting open looks, and it's kind of when one starts falling, it starts falling for all of us. So I was glad that train started rolling in the second quarter, and I think we all have confidence in each other, so once someone hits a shot, the floodgates open, and thankfully they opened for us tonight.
And Coach, to just touch on that depth, I know that's been your MO all year. Because you're so deep, you're able to wear teams down. You saw that tonight as well. Talk about the depth on your roster, able to go to there early.
Yeah, and we just talked about it in the locker room as well, that what we were able to do every day in practice, because every kid we put on the floor is a college basketball player, and iron sharpens iron, and yeah, we're able to just push each other every day in practice. We have kids that didn't get to play tonight that look pretty darn good, and kudos to them for keeping the team first. It'd be really easy for them to get upset and start complaining, and we're just really fortunate. We've got 1 through 22 that all put the team ahead of themselves, and that depth then allows us to wear people down.
And then Kaycie, talk about the matchup against obviously Brianna Fitzgerald, Jenny Walton. They got into foul trouble early, and usually they come out in the second half and kind of shorten that lead. You guys did a good job maintaining it. What was just the message coming out of the second half, especially defensively?
I think a lot of it goes back to what we do every day in practice, just like what Coach said. We wouldn't be able to do like what we do defensively without our teammates obviously making it hard for us in practice. So I think a lot of it was just going back to what we do every day in practice.
And then our 2 juniors could talk about this. I know obviously last year was a first round exit. You guys were Sweet 16, I believe, the year before that. Do you feel like that experience is going to help you moving forward? What have you learned from that experience as you go on to the next round?
I think more than anything after last year, just appreciating the moment, appreciating every step of the way, and every next game is another opportunity to spend more time with our team and get better with each other and go out there and compete. So after last year, I think more than anything, it's about appreciating the moment. But for the juniors and seniors going back 2 years, we've been here before, and I think we can all agree it's one of the funnest experiences we've had here at BW. So just keep it going as long as we can, and everyone here is a good team now. So we feel like we belong, and we've made it this far, and we're gonna keep leaning on that and keep leaning on each other moving forward, and keep wanting to be around each other for as long as we can, and that's going to push us forward.
We just don't want it to end, so I feel like we already have been there, and we know what it feels like when it ends. So I think that having that and pushing through is really good. And what Caely said, we love our team, and it's just the outside of traveling is more than anything. So.
And then, Coach, moving forward, what do you like about this group being able to come out of this pod?
Yeah, I just love our kids. The fact that they put the team first. There's so many kids that could be playing on other teams, and they've chosen to be with us and to care about each other and put the team first. And it's a joy to coach kids like that, and we're just fortunate. They're not only great players, they're great students. 3.68 GPA in the fall as a team, like, they do a lot of good things, and it's fun to be around kids like that.